Canadian author Lucy Maud Montgomery is widely known for creating the character Anne of Green Gables, but she also wrote a quieter, deeply poignant short story called Our Runaway Kite. The narrative drops us onto the isolated shores of an island named Big Half Moon. Here, their daily life revolves entirely around a towering lighthouse, standing firm against the harsh, rough ocean winds. 3 people live on this island. There is the 11-year-old narrator, Philippa, her 12-year-old brother, Claude, and their father, the lighthouse keeper whose demanding duties bind them to this remote rock. The family does get a brief reprieve from the solitude. Every winter, when the harbor freezes over, they pack up and migrate to the mainland, mingling with the local crowds and bustling communities. But as soon as spring arrives, they sail back to their duties on Big Half Moon. While children on the mainland have sprawling, extended families to play with, Claude and Philippa have no one but each other. The island provides a beautiful backdrop, but it is persistently, deeply lonely. The children long for the normal family structures they see on the mainland. They constantly wish for an uncle, a kind aunt, and many cousins to run pirate caves and play games with on the shore. Eventually, the children's simmering curiosity boils over. Claude and Philippa confront their father directly, asking him why they are the only ones without any relations in the world. His reaction shocks them. Father's expression fills with immense sorrow, and he offers only a cryptic, unexplained response. He tells his children that their isolation is entirely his fault. Father's cryptic reaction transforms the island into a symbol of self-imposed exile. Claude and Philippa are left in a world where the physical isolation of the lighthouse is matched only by the silence surrounding their family's history. As summer returns, bringing blue skies and calm waters to Big Half Moon, the children dive into their annual tradition. Every summer, they adopt a new hobby to pass the time. This particular year, a boy on the mainland teaches Claude how to build kites. Back on the island, the siblings construct a massive one, stretching vivid crimson paper over a large wooden frame and pasting shiny gold tinsel stars across the front. This textbook passage details the final step of their project. Before launching it, the children write their identities directly onto the red paper: Claude Leet and Philippa Leet, Big Half Moon Lighthouse. The elaborately decorated toy has now taken on a new function. Unwittingly, the children have created a distress signal, broadcasting their names and exact location to a world they feel disconnected from. One afternoon, a sudden wind sweeps across the island. Perfect conditions for flying. The children scramble to get outside before the gusts die down. As Philippa rushes to bring the kite from the house, she trips over the jagged rocks. She falls hard, and her elbow smashes completely through the delicate red paper, tearing a gaping hole right in the center. Panic sets in. If they want to catch the wind, they have to repair the massive tear immediately. They sprint back inside the lighthouse to find anything they can use as a patch. Finding no red paper left, they make a fateful, frantic decision. They grab the first piece of paper sitting on the sitting room bookcase, an old, forgotten letter, and hastily paste a sheet on each side of the hole. They rush back out to the rocks. The patched kite catches the wind and soars upward like a bird, but the tension on the line is too great. With a sudden snap, the cord breaks. As the red kite drifts toward the mainland, it carries a fragment of Father's hidden past, a message in a bottle launched by the summer wind. A full month passes, then a letter arrives for Father. As he reads it, tears well in his eyes, not of sorrow, but of absolute shock. He finally sits his children down and reveals the truth about his past. Years ago, Father had a bitter quarrel with his own brother, a fight so severe that it drove him to abandon his home entirely. Years later, his anger cooled, and he returned to make amends. But he arrived too late. His brother had died, and he could not find a single trace of his sister. Father's extreme isolation on the rocky shore of Big Half Moon was a quiet punishment he accepted for fracturing a family he believed could never be repaired. We shift hundreds of miles inland, deep into the mainland woods. 2 children, Dick and Mimi, discover the red kite caught high in a tree. They carry their prize home to their mother. This textbook page describes Aunt Esther's reaction as she recognizes the letter used as a patch. She sees her own handwriting on a message she sent years ago, now appearing alongside the names of her brother's children. Aunt Esther sits down that very same day and writes a letter addressed to the Big Half Moon Lighthouse. The very next day, Father travels to the mainland. He returns to the island, but this time he is not alone. He brings Aunt Esther, Dick, and Mimi with him, bringing them to live on the island permanently. The runaway kite managed to navigate the exact path the father could not. It proves that even the most deeply severed bonds can be repaired by chance, a strong wind, and the innocence of a summer project.